Welcome to this soothing yoga class where we'll focus on breath awareness and gentle mindful movement paired with breath. So very somatic in nature. So if you're looking for something gentle, I'd recommend this class. So stretch out your mat and make your way onto your spine. Perhaps stretch the arms and legs out and ensure the back of the skull is grounded. Lift your right leg, reach it a little longer and set it down. And your left leg and set it down. Same thing with the right arm reach and release. Left arm lengthens and release. We'll breathe here. Focused on the lower ribs. How they expand outward and draw in. Out and in. Expand and widen and draw in. Continue here, or fingertips can come onto the ribs, fingers facing one another. And sense that widening with your hands and that cinching in. Perhaps a more active breath here. Inhale through nose. And more Pilates style, exhale through pursed lips. Feel the power there. Allow the breath to naturally come in. And then with a little bit of activity, press it out. One more inhale. Release the hands if you had them from the ribs. Exhale through the mouth, make some sound. And then just let the breath be soft for a time. Notice what it naturally does. Pair breath with movement. Splay fingers and toes as you inhale. Exhale, squeeze hands into fists, curl toes. So inhale to splay and exhale to squeeze. Notice the quality of the breath. One more time, splay. Then roll wrists and ankles. Notice what effect this has on the breath. Reverse your circles. And release that. And again, let the breath be natural. Then sweep the arms overhead. Long body stretch. Maybe bring on a yawn. Let become real. As you press the palms together and draw them into heart center, maybe flex through the ankles. And for a time, sense the breath in the chest, the rise and fall of your thumbs. Soften the feet. Enlighten me honors and recognizes the light in you. May we enjoy this practice together. Namaste. Slide the heels in. Hands come to the backs of the thighs. Hug them in. Make some circles in one direction. Massage the low back and sacrum. Reverse directions of the knees. Then pause. See if you can sense the gentle rise and fall of the belly in response to the diaphragm, in response to the widening and drawing in of the ribs. And if you'd like, hug those knees in deeper on the exhale. Release a little on the inhale. Draw in deeper on the exhale. Release a little on the inhale. Wring out the air when you draw in with the knees. Soften and allow things to be as they are as you inhale. Perhaps keep the squeeze for a few breaths in and out. It's not too much. Notice where you sense the breath most. Set those feet right back down. Press the palms into the earth. Inhale as you perhaps slightly arch the spine or create space between low back and mat. Exhale to imprint the spine. So low back is closer to the mat, maybe on the mat. Arch a little, inhale, and exhale to imprint. Arch a little or neutral if there's issues with the sacrum, and imprint on the exhale. So you can reduce the arch to any degree. One more time, arch. Imprint. So those ribs draw toward the pelvis. Keep that as it is as the arms reach over, perhaps all the way to the earth, maybe not. And then back to your sides. With imprinted spine, arms overhead to any degree, and exhale, they draw to your sides. Just a few times like this. Really allow the air to come into the sides of the lungs as the fronts of the ribs slightly draw in. There's still room for the breath in other areas. One more time overhead. Then arms by your sides, plant the palms down and start to peel sacrum off the earth and come into your bridge. Slow here. Inhale at top. And then exhale to let the ribs heavy first. Then that mid back to low back. Inhale at the bottom. And exhale to peel sacrum, mid back, kind of onto the tops of the ribs. They might lift a little. Inhale. And exhale, sink chest, mid spine, low spine. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale to roll up. Inhale, pause. Exhale, roll down. A few more at your own pace. The next time you peel the spine and lift off or up, whenever that is, the arms can come overhead. Then the spine rolls down with arms overhead to any degree. Then arms lengthen toward your sides. Press palms down, peel spine off. Arms reach overhead. Spine lowers down. Arms reach to your sides. Peel that spine off. Arms reach overhead. Roll through spine. And arms return to your sides. Now I'll cue this with the breath. Exhale to roll up. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale to roll down through spine. Inhale, arms return to your sides. Exhale, press your arms, peel spine. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, heavy the ribs, lower the spine. Inhale, arms reach to your sides. Again, roll up, exhale. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, arms to your sides. Exhale, roll, pelvis lifts. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, roll through spine to lower. Inhale, arms to your sides. Last time, roll up. Reach arms overhead. Articulate through the spine to lower. And the arms heavy by your sides here. Breathe as you let the knees cave in toward one another and widen the feet. The knees part, arms extend directly from the shoulder, either palms up or down, you choose. And let the legs lull to one side and then the other. You might even turn one palm up, one palm down, and the head might just follow this action to explore your own body. And notice what happens to the breath. The next time your legs come toward me, roll onto that side and breathe into low back. One more breath in. As you exhale, take the top hand to press yourself up and arrive in tabletop. Hands on the earth, shins on the earth. Round through spine as you exhale and arch as you inhale. Exhale, round. And inhale, arch. Just a few like this. And the next time you round, stay rounded. And inhale Notice any restriction and exhale. As you inhale, focus on the back of the heart and release. Return to neutral and then arch the spine. Focus also on extension of the heart here and stay. Breathing into the front of the chest. And notice where there's restriction. Return to neutral. And allow just the chest to sink between the arms and then press away. This focuses on the shoulder blades, but there's often tension there that can feel restrictive as we breathe. So chest sinks, returns, or even a push away. When we breathe, sometimes the secondary or auxiliary muscles of breathing start to overactivate. So that's in around shoulders, chest. Want to move from that diaphragm, those low ribs. One more time here. Press the earth away. Let's widen the knees and sit hips to heels if you can. In a child's pose could also be more of a melting of the heart to keep out of the knees, or even just a choice because that can feel really nice for the chest. Again, another posture that opens up breathing. So child's or melting heart. What feels better in this moment? Tend to the fingers come onto the fingertips for a moment as well. Play with how wide you have your hands, arms. And slide forward onto the belly and press into forearms. Open the front line. Breathe here. Drop the chin. And then look up. Just a few times. The neck can get quite tight. If the chest muscles and auxiliary muscles of breathing are overactive. More time, look up and down until you lay on your belly. Turn your head to one side for a gentle stretch through the side of the neck. Arms can reach toward the toes. One more inhale. And exhale to turn your head the opposite way. The head returns to center. The hands can be underneath the forehead. And just explore experiencing the breath on the belly. Belly Savasana. It's the rise In the fall, breath and release. You melt a little deeper into the mat. Stay here, or if you prefer a different position for your savasana, feel free to take it. And let the breath go. I'll leave you in silence for a few rounds. The next time you exhale, perhaps do so through the mouth. And if there's no blood pressure issues, explore a little bit of breath suspension. So that means when we hold the breath. So inhale, add a little pause at the top, and then exhale, little pause at the bottom. Inhale, choose your pause, and exhale, pause. So take a few rounds like that. Pause as long as you'd like. What effect did that have on your body, on your mind, on your awareness of this moment of now to pause? Release any effort and start to rock the pelvis on the earth, or take any movements that serve if you're no longer on your belly. Roll onto your favorite side from wherever you are. And after an exhale, press yourself up to seated. Maybe roll the shoulders or lull the head side to side. And then drop the chin through center. Hands to the back of the head as you stack the vertebra of the neck, arms open, hands interlace behind the body, chest releases. And reach those arms overhead. Bring the hands to your heart. Mhm. Breathe into the thumbs once more. And into the sides of the ribs. Thank you for joining me today. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. May you find peace in your life and spread it to those around you. Take a little bow if it's in your practice. Satnam. Hmm. I hope you enjoyed this class as much as I did. Focus on breath awareness and mindful, gentle movement. If you liked this class, you might like the mat time yoga classes, the restorative, or the yin. There's even meditation too. So everything except the flows and the really active classes. There's one link to one of these gentle classes if you'd like to explore the library further. Take care.